Hello, 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 hello. Another game of chess? Don't mind if I do, sir. Let's do it. 10 minutes. 5-second increment. Um, and let me demonstrate to you. Uh, you know, I'm not that great at chess. And now I'm up against Bad Boy Badongo, the charmingly named Bad Boy Badongo. Let's see how he plays chess. Um, hmm. Tum tum tum. All right, let's get into this. Choo choo choo. Okay, I'm going to castle, sir. Gets me out of that pin on my knight. Thank you very much. You're taking that, are you? I see. Bit of a crafty beggar things to do. Do I take with... I'm just wondering what happens if he plays e5. Taking with the bishop. Hmm. Don't. Me, 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 me. I think I'll take with the knight because I'm not quite sure what's going on. Quite frankly, or as I like to say, QF. We've entered the Twilight Zone, the zone in which where all these crazy openings occupy. Let's move this like so. Give his piece a little bit of grief, I think. Get my pawn out. Go on, move your bish. Where are you going to move your bish, sir? Where is it going? Where is it going? Is he going to move it back along that diagonal to E3? Will he move it to G3? I do not know. I presume he won't move it back to C1. He's thinking about it. So I've got two bishops at the moment. He's got two knights. A lot of people think it's quite good to have what's called the bishop pair, so to keep both of your bishops. Bishops typically are more helpful towards the end of the game. Knights are handier to have maybe in the middle game, or if the game is very cluttered with pieces, because knights can obviously hop around. But a bishop, really handy towards the end of the game, because of course it can control squares from the other side of the board. But then you don't just want one bishop. Ah, okay, so he's attacking my queen. So do we simply move f6, or do I move my rookie rook? I think let's move f6. And I'm saying to that bishop, barge off. As Princess Anne would say, naff off. Though she'd be more likely to say that, of course, to a horse, as she is more likely to be seen with a horse than with a bishop. That's kind of information you get on this YouTube channel. There's helpful details regarding the likes and dislikes of the royal family and who they like to hang out with. All the while that I should actually be thinking about how to play chess. So where's he going to go now? I imagine it's going to retreat. I imagine he is going to go to E3 or H4? H4 would be slightly more interesting, I think. But perhaps not wiser. Bad Boy Badongo. I wonder how you get a name like that. An unusual one? Okay, he's done a check. I did think maybe he'd do a check, but I didn't really see any point in it. So I'm just going to go here. Move my king out of the jolly old way. Now. Is there anything here? You could do knight takes pawn, knight takes pawn. Queen takes knight. Pawn takes queen. Bishop takes queen. I get his. No, he ends up a piece down, doesn't he? That doesn't work for him. So let us keep calm and carry on. Let us move our knights, I think. Ja. Then you could totally... No, so I don't like that. Okay, pawn. Just want him to budge off a bit. I want to get this white squared bishop out. I can't at the moment because that knight is doing quite an important job, I feel. Protecting those two pawns on f6 and e5. So, not entirely unpredictable. But that's fine. Okay. If you want to swap queens, mate, you can. Oh, his rook's gone behind. Okay. So he kind of obviously saw that and was ready for that move. Bishop, I was instantly thinking bishop g4, but he could go... Oh, that's all right. Let's do that. Bishop to g4. Chances are I probably will take that queen if I can. Just don't like it lurking there too much. It's just giving me a little bit of pain. Obviously, I'd like to take his knight on f3 because that will weaken the pawns which are protecting his king. He's having a good old think. What you got, bad boy Badongo? What are you going to do? So if you go queen takes queen, I'm going to take back with... he's going to... Okay, well, I see. Now, do I take the knight first or do I take the queen first? There's a chance he might blunder, isn't there? Let's take that there. Okay, well, he did that in the right order, but have I got something? No, I should take this. Take this, so. assume he's going to take that bishop with his rook. Won't he? Yeah. Okay, now if I could get a knight to d2, that'd be good. I'd fork his pieces down there, but I don't think I can do that just yet. So let us do so. Obviously attacking the pawn on b2. But also, more seriously, threatening his rooks. Okay, so let's take that there. Is he going to take my rook? If he does, I take him back. There we go. Very good. Let's keep on rocking. My thought is if he takes the pawn on b7, I move my knight here. I attack. I'm threatening to take his pawn on e5. If he takes me back with the knight, I can checkmate him on d1 with my rook. That's my thinking. Whether it's going to happen or not is a different question. He could just move one of the pawns in front of his king. Right now, which would mean none of the plan would work. Let's see. He's thinking about it. Never a good sign. Chess players thinking. Should be against the rules, really. It's not the kind of rules I play. Do 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 do. Ba bam ba da 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 dee dee. La da 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 dee dee. Do 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 do. Right. Let's take the pawn. Why not? He'll probably go knight. Sorry, rook takes pawn, protecting it. Yeah, no, see, that's no good, is it? Yeah, he's in a pickle here. I think he's in a pickle. Just got his knight. If he takes me back, it's checkmate on d1. He knows it. I know it. At the very least, I'm a piece up. There he goes. So. So. Now what do I do? Could take that pawn. Go on then. Take it. Take it, Cluley. Sha 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 sha. Da 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 tee tee. Well, he avoided the mate. That's good. La da da dee dee. have to be a bit careful as well, of course, about my back rank. If my rook were to move off and allow him to check me, I might well end up losing my bishop when it comes to f8 to block the check and or to give my. So I just have to bear all of that in mind because it could get nasty. So mustn't do anything too rash here. Good news is I seem to have a lot more time than him at the moment. So could go bishop takes pawn, couldn't he? Bishop takes pawn. My bishop takes back. His rook comes in, but it's. I mean, he gets a pawn out of it, but it's not what I'd call winning. I'm still going to be ahead after that. I think I need to get my bishop into this game. If I can find a way to do that and not lose anything in the process. He's got 1 minute left. Quickest way for him to gain some more time is just to make some safe moves rapidly. And then he can think about what to do next. Okay, he's made a move. So let's get my pieces into the game a bit more. It's nice to attack his rook because it just gives him something else to think about, doesn't it? And let's just look out for any craftiness that I can do to make life more difficult, make life more complicated for him. Okay, have I got a check here? Not quite the one that I want. Not the one that I want. Ooh, 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 honey. I have to be careful here, don't I? One should be careful. Move my bishop here. Just protect that rook for when I move that knight. Because he could attack it with his c pawn, which would be embarrassing. Quite happy to exchange rooks. If that's what it takes. And he's very low on time. Now, I don't need to move as fast as I am, so let's slow down, Gray. Let's slow down. Just make the right moves. You've got plenty of time here. Plenty of old time. Let's get my king into here. He's the one who's going to blunder. Can't get round there. I'm rushing again, aren't I? Need to slow down. Slow down, Gray. You're moving too fast. Got to make the morning last. Settle down. Something about cobblestones. Looking for fun. Feeling groovy. He's resigned. Okay, well, I think I was probably going to be all right there. I would have advanced my A pawn a little bit. Protected by that knight, maybe. Get my bishop maybe to A5. And of course get my king around as well. So I think in the end it would work. Well, good game. Thank you very much, Bad Boy Badongo, for that.